Hello everyone, I'm Dollface and today I'm playing Stranger's Mark, which is a visual novel about us walking our way back home and we bump into a stranger. I believe this game is from the same creator as Heartburn, so if you guys want to check that out, it'll be up on my channel. But without further ado, let's get straight into it. This game was made for that I'm micro visual novel jam with strict assets limited as 1000 word limit. Content warning, light gore/blood. Okay, thank you. So why did you want to meet up again? It's been a while. I remember that you work for that one institution. You know, the one dealing with all those supernatural cases. So I figured that you might be able to help me. Did something happen to you? Yeah, I guess. I really don't know where to start. It's fine. Just take a deep breath and start from the first thing you remember. Alright. I was on my way home from a long shift. Being unbelievably tired, I decided on taking a shortcut on my way home, just through some dark alleyway. Sure, it did seem a bit unsettling, but I figured that nothing could go wrong. And so I went, big steps to get through there as quickly as possible. To my dismay, that also meant I wasn't really looking where I went, and so I ran into someone with full force. The person I ran into, a young woman, jumped at the touch. I think she probably would have fallen to the ground had she gripped my arm to balance herself. I did wince a bit, but less from the impact and more from her cold touch. You really should look where you're going. Oh, sorry. Oh well, it's fine. She gave me a wild smile, which somehow made seem so unsettling. Looking back, I think it was because her smile never quite reached her glossy, lifeless eyes. The stranger was still gripping my arm. Could you let go, please? Like, you don't need to hold me anymore. The situation started to get more and more uncomfortable for me, which is why I asked her to let go of my arm, if she was alright. Alright, maybe she's just unsettled. Let's ask if she's alright. Are you alright? I hope I didn't hurt you. Oh, don't worry, it's fine. Then let go of my arm. She let out a small giggle, but they only served to fuel my unease. That's good. But, yeah, if you would excuse me, I need to go. Yes, of course. Just as she wanted to pull back, she noticed something on my arm, and suddenly her gaze was completely fixated on it. Oh, that looks absolutely gorgeous. You don't see fine line tattoos this clean very often. Thank you. For a moment, her eyes seemed to light up a bit. Not that it was making me feel any better. How old is this tattoo? Her eyes met mine, and I could feel my stomach turn a bit. Trying not to panic, I gave her a quick answer. I really need to go. 5 years or so? We'll just be kind with her. It's still so clean. Very impressive. Thanks. I think so too. Her gaze had shifted again and it was back on my arm, which she was still holding. I have to say, I'm a bit sad that you're acting so distant. Distant? I'm fucking being polite! I'm being nice! I'm answering your questions! Don't think that I haven't noticed the way you keep me at arm's length. But well, I think we actually have a lot in common. What, 'cause you got tattoos and I've got one? Alright. Be one of those, please. Oh, we got the same eye colour. We have so much in common. So what do you think about being friends? I can feel my heart missing a few beats at her proposal. Me? Being similar to that smiley, glassy-eyed weirdo? Feeling completely overwhelmed from whatever this woman was actually suggesting, I answered the first thing that came to my mind. But I don't know you. Okay, we're done being nice. We're just gonna tell her, yeah. Oh, come on. Don't be a stranger. We are strangers. We're literally strangers. We bumped into each other. We're not... She doesn't take rejection quite well, does she? You can consider me your friend. The place her hands had rested on was nearly numb now due to her coldness. That's why I didn't realize her nails digging into my skin until they drew blood. A scream escaped my throat. I wanted to run, but her grip was freakishly strong. I couldn't get away. The pulsing pain was overwhelming. And then suddenly, I saw her standing there, with a piece of my skin in her hand. Why the hell would you want that? I mean, I already know why she wants it. I think she noticed my panicked expression because she told me a sickeningly sweet smile. Oh, don't worry about the gap. I fill that in with one of my favourites. What do you mean? I fell unconscious after that. But when I woke up hours later in the alleyway, I was all alone with... She just nods, her gaze boring into the place where my other hand rested, as if I was hiding it from her all-knowing gaze. I allowed a defeated sigh as I pulled my sweater and revealed a new patch of skin, seemingly hesitantly sewn on. The skin was a tad too light and a bit too soft, and the tattoo on it was completely different. Thick lines make up a simple yet authentic image on my skin, but it's nothing I would have ever wanted. I take another look at her. There's no sympathy or pity in her expression. She just looks so curious. I truly hope that this was a good idea to come here. End one. Right, this time we're going to tell her to let go of my arm. Can you let go? This is uncomfortable. Yes, of course. Just as she wanted to pull back, she noticed something on my arm. So she's going to say the same thing about our stinking tattoo, because, God, you know. So she's asking again, so we're going to go with, I really need to go. We're just going to keep telling her we don't have time for this kind of stuff. Yeah, and she literally just says the same thing. There's only a few little differences, but if you guys really care for the whole explaining of it all, you could always, you know, I'm sure there's someone else who doesn't mind to say all this stuff again. I just personally wouldn't want to. So now she's like, we can be friends, and I'm just gonna tell her to forget it. Leave me alone, you weirdo. It took all of my strength to shake her off, bringing some distance between us. Oh, that's rude. It's not frickin' rude. You wouldn't let go. So if you don't let go, I'm gonna make you let go. If you're like that, there's really reason to hold back here. What? Suddenly she launched at me, gripping my arms with both her hands and holding it in place. She just bit me. Her teeth tore into my flesh as she began to rip off my skin. The last thing I remember was her wide grin. A patch of my skin hung from her mouth. After that, I fell unconscious. I woke up days later in hospital. Luckily, someone discovered me and called an ambulance. All I needed then was a skin transplant and some weeks of rest. But still then, I still can't shake off this uneasiness. If that's a name, I apologize. Knowing that woman is still out there. She just shakes her head. Sometimes I wonder how you survive your own stupidity. You're fucking polite. N2. Okay, so she's gonna ask to be friends this time. This time, what I did is I basically said the same answers for the first two, like for the second ending, which is to tell her to let go of your arm, and then telling her that we really need to go. But now she's asking, so this time we're gonna ask. Well, we're not gonna ask. We're just gonna tell her sure. I hadn't even registered what I agreed to as she took my hand into hers and gave me a cheery smile. Not that this mood stayed for long. As soon as she saw that one ugly brown stripe running through one of my nails, her face darkened. What is it? Hey, listen, I think you gotta know something. And after that, she started listing off a ton of skincare tips and told me to go visit a dermatologist before leaving. So I did exactly that and got diagnosed with skin cancer. How insane is that? Just as she looks at me with an exasperated expression. Dear, and what's the problem now? Well, do you think she's perhaps clairvoyant? I know. N3. But if you guys want to see how it all goes yourself, I'll leave it, as always, I leave the games I play in the description below. But if you enjoyed this video, feel free to like, comment, and let me know your thoughts down below. And I'll see you all next time.